Guys, it is a lawn care weekend for me. I'm going to be doing quite a few different things here, so I'm just going to do a video of kind of a montage of all the things going on this weekend. Let's start with a little bit of mowing on the new grass. This is probably the fourth or fifth time that I've mowed it. I really can't remember for sure now, but it's growing really well. It's looking good, so let's do a little mowing. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning now. I'm going to continue my lawn care that I'm doing this weekend. Have a few things left to do. Let's start out by giving you a little update on that trimmer head that I put on my trimmer and how that's working out. Okay, so I've been able to use this trimmer head a couple times now and it's actually working pretty well. I'll show you what I like about it here and the difference between the old one that I had and this kind of different style model. They're made by the same company, but there's two of these at Home Depot, and so if you're kind of wondering the difference between the two, this is the difference. So this old style one had more of a rigid side here where the string comes through, and this new style one has what's called the pivot trim. So this little piece here kind of pivots as it moves. So that can be good and bad because I find that I like the rigid style a little bit more in terms of when this thing is turning around and you kind of have it at a good speed, then it's kind of like a mower blade. It's rigid and it's going to take the grass off pretty nicely. Now this helps because it doesn't break off the line as easy because there's a little bit of give there, but at the same time I kind of prefer that it's just rigid because this will tend to move on you obviously, and I just don't think you get quite as clean of a cut. Although I haven't really had many problems with the cut here, as I'll show you. I'm gonna do a little bit of trimming along my fence line and kind of show you how this thing works. Overall, I think for the money and for what it is, just a replacement that you can keep your trimmer going, you don't have to buy a brand new one. I think either of these are okay. The one issue that I also had with the old one is that the bump stop feature didn't tend to work very well. It kind of got jammed a lot, and in the end it didn't work at all. That's really why I had to get a new one. So this new one so far, the bump stop is working perfectly fine. I'm pretty happy about that because that was one of the things that was kind of annoying me about the other style. So let's go ahead and show you a little bit of trimming footage. guys, so that is the backyard. A little bit of an update there, just showing you some mowing. It is really coming back to life after that fertilizer. Hopefully I'm going to hit it with some more soon, make sure I keep up with the watering again, and hopefully that's going to take it back to where it was earlier in the year before we go into the winter here, and then hopefully next spring it'll be looking really good again. It was really tough with all that grub damage, all the heat that we had this year, so it's coming back to life now, but still a little ways to go. It's not as good as it was earlier in the season. Next up on our list today for things to do is I'm going to put down some more starter fertilizer on the front yard and seeded areas that I did. I'll show you what I'm going to use. Okay, so this is just a fertilizer that I picked up from Lowe's, and it's a 18-24-6. I put this down about a little over 4 weeks ago now on the seeded areas, a couple days after I put down that seed. Then 2 weeks ago or so, I didn't show you, but I put a little bit of Milorganite down on there. That's kind of what's brought out a little bit more of the color as well. Now we're going to go ahead and put some more of this starter back down, see if we can grow the root system. We got a lot of shoots coming up. They're starting to actually grow a couple more leaves on each plant, but now I want to make sure that I really get the roots going. That's what this phosphorus in here is going to help with. So time to do the starter fertilizer again. So now I need to blow any excess off the driveway and then also make sure this gets watered in. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.